Join Card Tricks this Christmas. New buyers will get up to £100 off their first purchase. Valid for everything in the store from big spots, belts, shirts, and much more. Use the code JINGLEBALLS with a Z. Merry Christmas from everyone at Card Tricks. Good luck.
And now, presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
Hello and welcome along to episode 64 of the Squared Circle Relics Podcast. Jamie here as your lead host this week, and as always joined by Chris and Lloydy. Boys, how you doing on this fine Friday evening? I say fine, it's fucking awful outside, but other than that, how you doing on this Friday?
Yeah, good. Happy. It's we're seeing or talking to each other every 2.5 minutes these days, it seems. So, which is good. It's given us a good outlet, doesn't it? But we're recording shows here, there, and everywhere for you guys. You lucky people, coming in your ears consistently. We love it. Yeah. It's been very good, and we're enjoying it a lot. But I would say, Chris, how are you getting on? But we've literally asked you that same question about 2 minutes ago. But
yeah, I'm all good. Still all good from there as well.
Still all good.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
How about you, Jay?
JB?
Busy boy this week?
Yeah, been a busy boy this week. Yeah, I was working in London for kind of most of the week. Got back quite late yesterday evening, so just try and get back into the routine of other bits and pieces and get ready for the weekend, really. So, but been busy learning some new hobbies, as Lloydy alluded to on the Black Diamond review. So
Stuff.
That's right, triple stuffing. So I'll share the findings of that in a few weeks. but yeah, well done, boys, for doing the Black Diamond review. So good stuff there. But as Lloydy said, there's lots of more content coming your way over the next few weeks, so we'll go into that bit more of a dive later on. But as we always do, first of all, let's run through what I've been watching. Have you been watching much of Raw, SmackDown, Dynamite, Survivor Series, Full Gear? What have you all been catching?
I did watch Survivor Series, and we have to do a little bonus episode on Survivor Series after we've recorded this show tonight. So we'll dig deeper into that later on. But I actually did watch a wrestling show for the first time. Yes. I know, right? No, it was very cool. I enjoyed it. But we'll get into the minutiae of it in a bit. But other than that, nothing really else. Wrestling wise, Chris, what about yourself?
Yeah, I've been kind of bad the last couple of weeks. I mean, I watched most of Survivor Series, but then I fell asleep. Even though with the earlier start time, I still fucking fell asleep. So I missed the main event. So I've seen it on catch up on replay, but I haven't watched the actual whole match. So I feel like I probably should have done that. I mean, I do think that when it all goes on Netflix, it'll really start picking up for me. It's the fact that I don't have access to Raw or SmackDown, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because in the UK you have to have BT, right?
Yeah, I've got Sky, but not BT. Live.
So
yeah, exactly.
You can watch it live on. You can watch it live on the app, though, can't you? You can't watch the reruns for a couple of weeks or a couple.
Yeah,
of months
or about a month or something.
It's a month. Yeah, the replays. Yeah.
So but the repeats that are always on, is it TNT Sport at the minute?
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to unfold when it goes over to Netflix. It's just they're going to lose it from TNT, or
they're going to air on both. I don't know.
I haven't got TNT. I don't know. I'm not a Sky man, to be honest. So
no, yeah. I can only assume that for the time being there will be a period where there is this kind of both working together, because obviously TV rights are different, but the Netflix is a worldwide deal, isn't it? So I
imagine it is. Both. I imagine it is going to come off TNT. I just haven't seen any news about it, but why would you if you're not part of it?
They're not going to say it, are they? Exactly. Yeah,
it will just vanish one day.
That kind of happened to Sky, didn't it? Really?
Yeah.
It just they stopped.
They just went to TNT. Well, it was BT back then, wasn't it? It was just just gone in a second, and they had it for 30 years.
Yeah, since Sky almost started, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
one of the big things they pushed, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I remember watching on cable back in the day. It's ironic
same.
at the minute. It's because it's going back onto cable now, isn't it? Really, it's all going back onto fibre. And with all this satellite malarkey that's happened, it's just so funny to me. It's like you just go back to the start again.
Yeah.
Funny,
Just
isn't it?
restart. Exactly. I would. I haven't seen any kind of. I've not watched Dynamite yet this week, and I'm obviously behind on the pay-per-view side of things. But I've been watching a lot on the WWE Vault YouTube channel. They are loading so much content up on there. I don't know if that's because that stuff isn't going to be available on Netflix straight away, but they put up the CM Punk documentary again, and they put the Paul Heyman documentary up, and they've also got like Saturday night's main event going up on there as well as the whole pay-per-view. I think they're broadcasting that on YouTube for free.
Cool.
So yeah, WWE Vault are doing a hell of a lot of stuff up there, but some cool stuff if you want to go and check that up, to be honest.
Cool.
So yeah, all right then. Let's dive into card news. Keep the what we've been watching quite short. As already said, we have got a Survivor Series bonus show coming up for you later on this weekend. Yeah. So in the card news, we have a hell of a lot to go through over the last 2 weeks. So we'll start things off with AEW. So the Full Gear E-Pack is available as of Friday night. So that went live 8 o'clock Friday evening. Image-wise, we've got the usual kind of mix of base, silver, and gold. So we have Private Party, MJF, Monet, Garcia, Mox, and Takeshita. They were your base. And then the silver, we had a silver Bobby Lashley doing some kind of clothesline type thing. And then the gold was Kyle Fletcher standing victorious. So E-Pack-wise, are we going in for this once we finish recording? What's your thoughts?
So behind the curtain, it's 7:30.
Half an hour.
Half an hour away. No, I haven't gone near match day moments for a long time, really, and putting money into it to try to get that Bobby Lashley silver, not for me. Carl's is cool. I'm a big believer. If you're going to have the silver and gold, at least rotate them and put some people that haven't had them before in there. I think that's quite cool. It's just that Bobby Lashley, I do not care about, and I'm not spending a fortune to try to get a Carl Gold. So, not for me. I like the images are fine from what I've seen of the base, but it's just
they're all very like vanilla. They're all very vanilla images, in my opinion.
They're all right. They're not.
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing good or bad.
No.
They're just. It is
meh.
what it is. Yeah, they're just meh. For me, it's going to be a tough one because I've done fucking all of match day moments this year. To then tap out on the last one would be a bit. But yeah, I'd like to tap out. I know I'll have to buy some, I guess, and then I'll try
60
and trade.
quid for a Bobby Lashley silver. But you cannot
It's my
wait.
future. It's my future.
It's the crystal ball.
But likewise, I would really like that gold Carl Fletcher. But
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
I do think that Kyle Fletcher, I think it is going to be kind of one to hold. Obviously, as they build him up, it's definitely worth picking one of those up now. I think, like you said, if you're at this point where you've gone in, not like heavy, but you've kind of got to the point where you can get an achievement at the end of the year, I think it's definitely well worth to obviously still pick these up. But you're right, the images are quite vanilla. They're all kind of sideways shots of people. There's no like clear faces from anybody.
Yeah,
But yeah, they'll be up, so they'll be the usual price there. I think they're $6.99, aren't they, normally? So expect them to be about the same.
Too much. Like $6.99, I just think is like dollars. I think it's just too much for them, to be honest. They should be like a quick cheap rip for like $5, something like that. In and out, job done. $6.99 just feels like it's just a couple of quid too much, to be honest.
I think it'd be nice if you got 2 base in a pack for $6.99. At least you've got a better chance of getting that 4 base quicker.
Yeah.
And then if you get silver or gold, you don't get any base in it like you would now, you know. But
Is
yeah.
it 4? Is it 4 or 6? Is it 4 or 6 on the base now?
6, I think.
6. Yeah.
6 base. 6 base? Or
6 base, yeah. No, 6 base.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
It's 4 when it's the SE ones.
Yeah.
For some
It's just, it's too much money, I think. But hey, they make their money back, I'm sure. So
They're making their money there, exactly. And then in regards to other AEW stuff, so as you mentioned, our Black Diamond review is now available. So look for that in your feed. You'll see it down there as Breakdown AEW Black Diamond. So Chris and Lloydy went through the full details on that. Again, we've seen obviously lots of product being ripped of it. So if you want the full thoughts on that, do check it out. And then everything else is still TBD. So everything we've alluded to has not been given a date, so we don't think we're probably going to get this side of 2024. So,
breaking news. We do two things breaking news. First of all, as we alluded to on the special, thank you so much for Billy for helping us out with regard getting our own insert in Black Diamond. The Squared Circle Gems relic is actually named after us. So thank you, Billy. Obviously, I know it's not his set, but he went for a bat for us and got us in the set. It's amazing.
Pulled a few
guys.
strings, didn't he? Definitely.
Well, he didn't have to pull that hard, did he? To be honest, but like, I just can't believe it. I am astonished by the recognition that we have been given on that, and it's nothing, guys. All we do is just sit here reviewing intermittently your products. I say intermittently. It's there's quite a wide berth normally, isn't there, between the products, but we do what we can and we're very honest and we'll keep doing what we can do for you. The second part of it, Billy actually did tell us a bit of information about Allure. I did message him and said, Billy, this is Billy Cilio, who's basically created 95% of the AEW products that we have out. I did ask him, when are we expecting Allure? Because we should have got it before Black Diamond, and we think it was supposed to be soon after Black Diamond, i.e., potentially January time. Mm-hmm. And yes, it is incoming. Jamie, write it down. Incoming. But we're going to have to wait until probably end of January, early February, maybe even after that. So it's not right around the corner, but it's still slated to come out relatively soon.
They've got form as well for bringing out products in January. I think they've done it in the last 2-3 years, haven't they? So yeah.
So there you go. So thank you, Billy, for all the information that you've given to us. Great. And guys, Squared Circle Gems out there now. They're us.
In nice colours as well.
In nice colours as well.
We've got some more Billy news later on in the episode as well. So all good stuff from Upper Deck. So that's pretty much on the AEW card news front. So we'll move over to WWE again. Lots of Panini stuff coming out as we get to this final countdown before they get rid of that license. So we'll start things off first of all with the Panini Instance. So for Survivor Series, they still aren't up as of yet. If that changes, of course, we'll let you know ASAP, but nothing for Survivor Series as of yet. I guess we can go into predictions for cards on the bonus that we'll record afterwards, but we'll go through that in more details, but nothing there. Select International. So
everyone who won.
Everyone who won. We'll guess those up as well. So yeah, going through to Select. So Select International, this was what was formerly called T-Mall over the past couple of years. That is now available. The key things obviously you want to try and get and chase in this are the Red Wave to 99s and the Wave Blues out of 49, which are all on the ring sides. Historically, they haven't been numbered before. And you've also got the Gold to 5 autos available in this new Select International. Boys, have you seen any of these being broken as of yet? Or are you interested in picking up any of these cards yourselves?
Yeah, I mean, I was in a break recently, a Card Tricks UK break. It's a couple of nights ago. Yeah, a couple of nights ago. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I did well. I can tell you what I got. So it was not only I think it was 12 international boxes. I think it was 4 hobby and a case of the new blasters as well for Select. So in the blasters, lots of green waves. They're really weird. I like them, but they're very strange because we've not had anything like that before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Purest green. We love purest green. So yeah, it was. I didn't see a firestorm though, because they're supposed to have firestorms in there as well. I did see as part of the T-Mall, I'm going to keep calling them T-Mall, the artistic selection, the John Cena of that came out, and that looked really nice. I think it's a bit of an upgrade from the previous year. I did like that. So their case hits. I still unsure what I think about ringside red waves being numbered, because in previous 2 years of Timor they haven't been numbered, and we all know they've been really short printed, like 20 or so. So I think it makes them less valuable now, potentially. The blue waves, the 49 look really nice though. I did like them. I didn't hit one of those on the break. I did hit a gold wave to 10 for Bron Breaker, the selection
Sensations.
That's it. I'm glad someone was paying attention. Sensations. I was very happy to hit that. I'm still hitting fire, guys. We'll talk about that in a bit. We're still hitting fire. That was really cool. I got Matt a Javon Red Wave ringside to 99, his rookie card. So he was happy about that, and I got a couple of other bits and pieces. I got Ikwe. I can't remember his first name now. The new guy from NXT. There's lots of I's and E's in his name. I got that, his ringside to 99 as well, and a green wave of him. And Tommy did it right as well. Miles Bourne, he got that by proxy, trying to get some Ren, and he hit a gold wave to 10 ringside of Miles Bourne as well. So he did well as well. Very nice. Yeah. Very nice.
I, on the other hand, have totally skunked out of them over the last few days. So my card tricks envelopes have dried up significantly over these breaks over this past week. So it just shows you, like, sometimes people come out of the boxes that you don't expect, you know?
I think at the minute, there's been a lot of rookies that have come out, especially in these international boxes, loads of rookies that have come out. But what I've noticed in the last couple of products we've had, first off the line, we can say first off the line 3 count, because we haven't seen the hobby yet, and select, all the big boys have been, and girls, especially Rhea, they've been hitting. So you got to pay the big bucks to get the big rewards, I think, recently. Normally we're treated with a lot of X, Y, and Z that comes out, especially like the Legends and stuff like that. Yeah, the Legends have been hitting, but it's been the big names like Hogan and Taker and stuff like that, not the smaller names.
Seen a lot of like Stone Cold and people coming out. Stone Cold Warrior,
yeah. I think they've changed it potentially in the last, like, to reward the big names on the way out, maybe. But I've just seen people putting in money and getting their rewards. So,
but we said that about the select breaks we saw initially, that there was always going to be, if you got a lower end autograph, there would be a bigger star unnumbered card, or just something later on to make that box more worthwhile. That definitely seems to have been a shift this end of the year, doesn't it? Really.
Do you know what it is? It's Panini trying to leave a lasting memory,
a legacy.
Do you remember how good those boxes were right at the end?
Yes,
I think that it's not been like, the big cards have been the base, the inserts and stuff like that have come out. The zebras, the one of ones, the gold vinyl one of ones. All of those have been extremely noticeable. And then I think the autographs have kind of gone by the wayside a bit, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see what 3 counts can be like.
So let's move on to 3 count really quickly then. So we're going to be doing our 3 count breakdown early next week. So we'll give a full review of that as we start seeing that get broken over this weekend. But Dave, I'm going to hand over the next bit over to you. Obviously, you're big onto the NFTs, and Panini have been very, very busy with NFTs and kind of doing a bit of mix and matching with them. So I hand over this next section to all things NFT and also physical NFTs as well.
Go on, Chris.
NFT, Dave.
There you go. I was waiting for it. So they have recently released a drop. Flawless came out on NFTs for Panini. which was really strange because Flawless is incoming, but not for a while because there's no date towards it. I don't believe at the minute. We know it's coming, but they released the NFTs, so you pretty much can see every single card of what Flawless is coming out with basically in the next release, which has been nice. There's some really nice cards on it. It was really strange though because they also added the downtowns, which were in 3 count. They added the artistic selection, which were in select, and they also select T-malls, and they also gave us the colour wheel, which are in select hobby. So they gave us a right mix, but it wasn't all of them. I think there was like 3 artistic selections. I think it was all of the downtowns, bar from Hogan and Cena. So it wasn't everything, which I found really strange. They were expensive packs, guys. So you were guaranteed 5 cards. Each card was an epic, max to 25 or less, or a legendary 1 of 1. So I bought myself 2 packs. I did not get a legendary, which annoyed me. I did get a legendary before ripping these packs, ironically. I bought a couple of packs of Panini Prism and hit a Roman Reigns 1 of 1. Yay! Ooh, it was the Rumble Performances insert from this year's Prism. So I was very happy to actually hit a 101 on NFTs. But didn't hit it on Flawless. The best I did was a Stone Cold Colour Wheel, which was nice and unexpected, but I was hoping really to get a 101. But never mind. I really like the cards. I like the look of the cards. I'm not sure if any of us are going to be affording going into Flawless, but I hope so. And if Flawless is going to be the last product, great, because they look fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm a big lover of 3 count at the minute.
It's all about 3 count.
It's all about 3 count at the minute for me.
And the physical ones as well. You can buy your physical and you get your NFTs. Do you want to go into that bit, Lloydy?
Well, that's at the minute we've got 2, but these are for National Treasures. So Panini, what they do for this, they set a ridiculous price. I think it was like, is it 100,000?
It was a crazy price, wasn't it? Yeah, it was something like that.
They did it with Flawless, and now they've done it with National Treasures, I think. And anyway, so you basically guarantee when you basically purchase it at an extremely lower price. So what's going up is Undertaker and I can't remember the other one. It's Becky, isn't it? It is Becky.
Yeah, Becky Lynch.
So you can get the 1 of 1, either Undertaker or Becky card. You get the card, NFT, and you can redeem it as well to keep the NFT, but redeem it and get the physical as well. And then basically you have both, but you're going to be paying probably around about 1,000. We've seen it before recently with Roman. It's going to be around about 1,000 probably. Yeah. Dollars, that is. So I like the way of doing it. I just don't see why they put the ridiculous price of like 100k
in the first place.
Yeah, and it goes down incrementally. It's a Dutch auction, basically. It goes down incrementally until it gets to a more reasonable price after several days of it being listed at ridiculous prices. So, yeah, it's a cool way of doing it. I don't think we'll be seeing that when it goes to Tops. So, but it's nice. It's nice where it's lasted. Let's just say that. But it hasn't lasted that long.
I will say I can see both of those being snapped up fairly quickly once it comes to a fairly good price. Yeah. Like I say, if that I don't think it will even get down to 1,000. But even if it went for 1,000, you've got a decent card there for 1,000. Do you know what I mean?
I think that Taker card will go lower. I think it
really.
Will, yeah, I think it will be around 1,000. I think the Roman one went for like 1,200. I think just over. I think the dead man will be between 1,000 and 800. Rhea went less than 800, don't forget. Rhea's hot at the minute. So...
Well, if you were totally desperate, you could still pick it up for $100,000 at this point anyway, and it ends in
you know what I mean?
Well, joking aside, it ends in 2 hours, 20 minutes. So by the time this goes live, it would have ended. But Taker is currently sat at 4,334, literally just dropped a minute ago. So 4,4, he's still up there at the moment. So let me see, see what Becky's looking like at the moment. Becky's sitting at the same minute as well.
They all started at the same time.
Same.
Yeah.
So the clock runs all at the same time.
They're dropping every 5 minutes. So maybe by the end of this episode, we'll see where we are roughly with that. So what we're talking about, National Treasures. So again, this is slated to arrive in Hobby on the 13th of December. That's obviously the US date. So if you're interested in National Treasures, obviously start looking out for breaks at the latter part of next week. Just want to pick up, obviously the checklist is now available. So you can now have a look at the checklist on Penny's website and you can get all the full details, but we'll also drop it into our chats and groups so people can have a look if they haven't seen it. Just a quick thing on that. So obviously there was a rumoured AEW former Superstars triple featuring Jade, Punk and Cody Rhodes, which seems to now not appear on the checklist. So we'll wait and see what actually happens with that. But is there anyone else notable on the checklist on the duels or triple autos that interest you or anything that kind of stood out?
Well, it's the price that stood out for me. $1,500.
Yes, a big boy product.
Big boy product for on-card, stickers instead of on-card autos.
And that's the key thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like...
I don't know what they're thinking about.
I totally missed that the checklist even went up, but I feel like I made my feelings pretty clear on this last episode. I think it's a slap in the face to use stickers autos on this, yeah. It's a bit like in AEW Black Diamond, I didn't like the sticker autos in that either. Is what it is.
Well, they've done National Treasures dirty, haven't they?
100%.
For years now. For the last 3 years, they've done Natty T dirty. We expected better for Natty T. Justice for Natty T. That's what we say. It's just a shame. I was so looking forward to actually seeing it as a really cool product, but they're not for me.
No.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not going to be for me anyway. So,
not those prices.
Yeah. So, I'd say on Steel City Collectibles, it's $724 on Steel City at the moment. So, yeah, it's quite an expensive product to pick up. But if you're interested in that, of course, that is landing as of next week. And just moving through for some indie news, just to round up our card news section this week. So, again, quite a lot of indie news gone up over the last couple of weeks. So, of course, big in on the K-Gust custom cards. So we've got lots of those on the way at the moment. And Black Friday, he actually put up his Nothing But Hits pack. So they're still available for $20 each. So you guarantee some low numbers and some obviously rare cards from his back catalogue. So these are $20 a pack. And all the funds from sales of this are going to the Surfers Healing. So they offer therapeutic sessions for people on the autistic spectrum. So definitely go and support that. Again, we've all gone quite heavy in these over here at the 18.
We really supported it.
Yeah. I mean, we've all gone quite heavy on this. You know, we love a bit of K-Gust cards.
Cool cards, yeah.
Well, only 4 of us from the ATP are doing it this time.
But the 4 of us that went in.
Well, we've gone in heavy.
Yeah, we've got 4 packs each, haven't we?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So what's the plan? The plan is to do a draft with 2 packs, is it, each?
Yes, draft with 2 packs each.
And then we get 2 randoms each.
Yeah. So they should be on their way shortly. So, So Kevin...
What I think we should do is delay the draft until... So Jamie sends out... If Jamie's willing to do this, because it's going to be a bit of a pain. But Jamie send out the 2 packs each to us first. We rip those packs.
That is a good idea, yeah.
And then do the draft afterwards.
Yeah.
But it means Jamie sending it out twice.
Don't bother me, I can do that.
But we can do trades beforehand. So if I get, like, for example, right, if I get a really low numbered Mariah May and someone's got the number 1 draft pick, I can be like, I'll give you the number 1 draft pick for that Mariah May or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that would be like an additional layer of you've got something to kind of bargain with on the draft. Because if you just do the draft, it's kind of just boring if it's just the straight draft, to be honest.
But even
put Jamie in there.
Yeah.
Even to save Jamie some money on posting twice, you could do it like Jamie kind of like does a lucky dip for us, and we like random the packs when he's got.
Hang on a second. It's me, you, Jamie.
Oh, we all live
and
near
Matt.
each other.
We all live near each other. We can do it.
It's going to be at the pub.
We can do it at the pub.
We can do it at a pub, can't we, for Christmas?
We can do it at the pub.
Okay.
It's only us four gone into it.
How cool is that?
Oh, that's the plan, isn't it? How things coming up. Well, let's do that then. Matt, if you're listening to this, we'll sort out a pub night.
Draft night.
Night.
Draft night in the pub.
That's so cool, man.
Happy days. Well, that's solved that then. So they should be on the way.
How did we not think of that?
I like it.
Chris got his brain switched on. That's that cup of tea he's got there. That's what it is. Cool. Yes, if you want to get hold of those, they are still available. Of course, they are limited numbers because they're nothing but hit packs. But all his other stuff is still available. So do reach out to Kevin and grab those. Good friend Sam, Icon Trading Cards. He's Johnny Storm. His brand new line of stuff went on sale earlier this week. These are all number 25 on-card autos. They got available on his eBay for $12.99. So we've all picked those up. Boys, have you got your cards in hand? Have you got your numbers?
I didn't actually buy one yet.
Ooh.
I have.
I didn't buy one yet.
Very nice card.
They're very nice cards.
I got number 2 of 25.
Oh, I've got the bookend. I've got the 25 of 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He knows you like a
So nice. Well, nice. So they're...
I'm still annoyed that he ended
can't get.
No, I can't get my number. I can't get 37.
You can get 3 and 7. There you
He's
go.
going to put a 7 on for me or something. But I'm a bit distraught. No, because I got the first time round of it, I just thought if there's other people that actually like want to get it and sell it out and stuff, that's cool.
Well, they're very limited, aren't they? Exactly.
If they're still available, I'll get one in a week's time. I just didn't want to be like getting it in case somebody else wanted it, basically.
No, it's cool. But that numbers to 25. I know they are going quite well because Sam was mentioning the week and said that they're, obviously going quite well. So do not hang around and grab those if you're a fan of Johnny Storm. And then just finishing off just a bit of Corey at Tron Cards news. So it's got the Lance Noy, who is, of course, rumoured to be the next Bloodline member, potentially coming in very, very soon. His cards are signing this week. They do look quite nice again on card autos. Nice clean auto, $15 plus shipping. And again, limited numbers, so nothing can go wrong there. And then Salvatore Sincere signing this week. Again, $15, a limited number of those being done. Bit of a obscure legend of the wrestling world, but again, Tron Cards has pulled it off again with some sort of random names, really. So do go and pick those out from Tron Cards. And that's pretty much it for the indie card news. Anything else you want to add, boys, before we go over to our regularly scheduled features?
Negative.
9.
Right, let's move over to the regular features for this time. So we'll start us off then in the Colonel's Corner.
Colonel's Corner.
So just the usual news update for the Colonel's Corner this time around. So Advent. So we are running our Advent 2024. So we open a pack of day, going mainly across obviously our Facebook group, but also doing a few bits and pieces on our WhatsApp group as well. So just really quickly, I know Chris, you're also doing Advent this year. How's things going for you so far? Have you had any exciting things pulled out in this first week?
No. I know one of the. I've had a couple, so I've got them right here. The Dancing Shanky Miz. Dave will recognise that one. And we've got an Orange Slice, Samoa Joe. I think today I had a Global Icons Flash Kurt Angle. I really like those ones. They're pretty cool. Yeah. But no like massive hits yet. I don't think anyone's had any sort of massive hits because there's a fair amount of people doing this on the Facebook group. So
I thought it would die out by now.
It's like the strongest.
It's the biggest. It's the strongest year we've had so far. Honestly, I can't believe it.
We've got the founder, the Chalk Man, Chalky, in the group now, posted.
Oh, he's in the group now.
He's
nice.
in the group.
Happy
He's posted. We love it.
I need to get back on Facebook, don't I? Am I missing out?
It's really, I mean, you got Adam, Brian Lyons, Graham.
You've come off Facebook right at the time you needed to be on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll do it, boys. I'll do it for the rest of the month.
Okay. But that's cool.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think I bought a hobby box of Allure, a couple of blasters, Select Chronicles, and then just some single packs. Yeah, enjoying it.
Nice.
I popped hard when I put on I was like, what is this update? And I saw the face, and I'm like, that's Chalky, because Chalky starts off with saying, I'm back on Facebook, and I'm like, what? I loved it, man. Shout out to Chalky.
Really
Honestly, he popped me big time with that post, man. And he's like, literally, it's the first thing I see every morning.
Yeah,
when
that's it.
Yeah,
it's literally what I wake up to, and he's always like, just puts me in a good mood, and it's always just a funny guy.
He's a good dude.
So, yeah,
I'm gonna be gutted actually, because it's that, and then I transition of Stanley running down the stairs to go get his chocolate from his calendar.
Yeah.
And it's like,
exactly
when this month's over, I'm going to be sad because
it's going to need some new
things.
rituals in the morning.
Yeah. So cool, man.
I mean, when it comes to my advent, I'm still doing obviously these NXT 2.0 blasters. You get a lot of cards in these blasters. That's only 6 days worth.
6 days. Oh my god.
You get 15 cards a pack.
It's like 90 cards a box, is it?
And the blaster, yeah. I mean, I haven't got a base set of this. I mean, that was my idea, that I'd get a base set over Advent, but I'm going to be like dripping in NXT 2.0s. But yeah, nothing massive out of mine at all. You've just got the usual kind of unnumbered green parallels, really. But
it is a good rookie year, isn't it? It is a really good. I know it's like not a great set, but still a lot of good rookies in there.
There's a lot of like good names in here. Like there's like Solo in here, Tiffy's in there, and all sorts. So.
Yeah, Roxanne.
Yeah,
loads.
So
one of my last remaining unicorns is a card from that set, and that is because they did silver versions. They did white, silver, which has got gold writing on it, which is really
black
annoying.
And gold. Yeah.
It's silver. It's silver with gold writing. It's mad. So it is like a parallel all by itself. I think they're called silvers. And then you've got the greens. And Bron Breaker has got three cards. Yeah, that's it. Bron Breaker's got 3 cards in that set. And I've got the base, the and 2 of the 3 silvers. And I cannot find Bron Breaker card number 26 silver. Anyway,
I'll have a look through mine because I might have that. I
have searched high and freaking low. One of them's never come on ComC. Linda, crazy, I'm still got Linda looking for one, and I've never seen one come up on eBay, and that includes Yankee Bay as well. It's mad.
You're the reason why all our ComSealers take ages, because she's still looking for fucking silver bronze.
Stuck in the queue.
She dropped it under a shelf or something.
It's really annoying, to be honest. It's all I want in my life is that card. Never mind.
Oh, this might be the year, Lloydy. Let's see what we can conjure up between us.
For you.
I mean, I've got 3 more blasters over there.
Yeah.
If you have got it, I would be extremely surprised, because the rest of the world hasn't fucking got it. So
we'll see.
Why not?
So Advent's going really well. I mean, if you still want to take part, it's still early in the month, so grab yourself some cheap blasters. I mean, these NXT ones were like $10 each off Dave Adams with free shipping, so it doesn't have to be expensive, and give yourself a bit of fun for Advent. Chalky does relic packs, doesn't he? Is his Advent, or is he doing blasters?
So they're all relic packs. They're from Heritage sort of 2017 and Road to WrestleMania 15. I picked the order that he does it in. So the last day is going to have a massive hit in it. It's going to be like an Alexa Bliss or something, I don't know.
Tell me about the kits and blasters, mate. Love it.
Exactly. Kiss cards. So
yeah, brilliant stuff. Cool, So Advent 2024 in full swing. So we'll do a bit of a collage, and I guess as we come along and see what people have got. As usual, we've got a few other bits and pieces going on. So our quarterly SER session. So we also got another one recorded earlier in the week. So I sat down with Tony Vella of WrestlingTradingCards.com. And we went through the kind of Raw Deal history in a bit more detail. So we've got the 25th anniversary of Raw Deal coming up early next year. So me and Tony sat down and kind of run through kind of the idea of Raw Deal is, talk about some of the sets, some of the rarer cards you can still get in boosters, kind of, it's a game still surviving to this day and all that kind of stuff. So we are going to probably do another session somewhere down the line, but if you're kind of new to Raw Deal, want to learn a bit more about Raw Deal, Tony's very passionate about it, so it was a great chat with him for just under an hour. And we've also got plans to do another SER session. So we've got, of course, our kind of break between Christmas and New Year. So we are going to be doing another session with Billy Celio of Upper Deck to talk all things Year 1 AEW. So obviously a big set in my eyes. We know Billy loves a bit of Year 1 Upper Deck. We all love Year 1 Upper Deck. So yeah, we're going to have an SER session with Billy. So we'll be recording that hopefully in the next few weeks and have that out between Christmas and New Year. So that's on the SER session side of things. And just one quick reminder, of course, if you want to do any Christmas messages for us, our memo and mailbox is open. So we'll be including all of those up until Christmas. So get your Christmas messages in for us. And that is it for the corner.
I'm very looking forward to that session show you're going to do with Billy. You're going to, when you two do it, it's just going to be a massive geekathon. But in a great way. It's going to be so interesting. You're both very similar. And it's going to be very, very cool to listen to. Looking forward to it. You're both collectors. You're both super collectors. That's what you do. You know what I mean? And but I'm gonna really enjoy listening to that one. Can't wait.
I'm the other way. I'm looking forward to learning how to play Raw Deal.
Oh, what, with Vela?
Tony Belly.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, we chatted quite a bit afterwards. I mean, we done the interview for now and we were speaking for a good 45 minutes beforehand. I said, Tony, we really need to just go and record this.
Should have just started recording straight away.
But there's a hell of a lot to go into. Obviously, he was talking about, obviously, the virtual Raw deal that we're going to talk about in another session. And yeah, just really interesting to kind of hear different aspects of kind of like wrestling cards, you know. And I know we all love a bit of Raw deal, especially Lloydy. So it was a good session to be part of.
I just wish he still did. Was it Worlds Collide with?
I liked that. Yeah, I really
missed that. I missed that. I think us, CFP, and Worlds Collide were a good trio of podcasts to listen to on a week/bi-weekly merry-go-round. Really, and when they left,
Dinking match dated moments. Fuck match dated moments.
You done one, did you?
Just bought a load of packs.
Moving over to opening packs.
Sorry, I'll leave the reminiscing.
Stop your reminiscing, boy.
I'll leave the reminiscing.
Let's go over to Chris's Nook then and do a bit of e-pack ripping before we do the Nook.
Come on, what are you guys got to go gold? I didn't get shit. Fucking e-pack.
Right, let's do a bit of e-pack. Chris, you say what you've just got in your e-pack and I'll rip a couple as well.
So I got Mercedes, MJF, and John Moxley. I got 3 packs.
Okay.
Full base.
I thought you were going to say you bought 10 packs and got 5.
All right, I'm gonna do it in
staged
lots
manner
of threes.
That you're going.
Yeah.
That will make you very.
I still believe that stages works. I'm sure.
I agree. I
agree too.
I get them in 2 or 3 at a time, generally when I'm getting them.
I'm going to get another 3, and I'm going to get exactly the same guys. I'm going to get John's fucking Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
Well, let me buy my 2 first in to put a bit of a gap in between it for you. One second.
I refuse.
Dave's not.
You know you're going to have the gold though. If you
up.
refuse, you get 1 pack.
So I get 1 pack
cry.
and then prove to you I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. Well, I got in mine.
Well, this is good fucking content.
Takeshita.
It is.
Yeah. Go on. Takeshita.
I got Daniel Garcia base on mine.
Yeah.
And then I got another Daniel Garcia out of
Another John.
It's always
Moxley.
the way, though, isn't it? You get 2 and it's just repeats. I can't. That shouldn't be able to happen.
Another John Moxley. I got 3 John Moxleys.
Do you Daniel Garcia?
Yeah, well, I didn't get any Daniel Garcia. Well,
have you noticed that Sting's on the
£30.
front cover of it and he's not?
We won't be in it, will he?
I think he's been in the whole set. I think he's been in the whole year so far, like the front of it.
Okay. Look, I'm going to get one now.
Okay.
Gold
then-
Fletcher.
If I do get
So you're
gold
going to get Silver
Fletcher-
Lashley.
cry.
Silver
No,
Lashley.
if I get either, I'll give it to Chris. Because
I'll give you 4 John Moxleys.
Please, no, it's fine. It's fine, but I don't think I will. I'm betting I get an MJF, and that's it. I think
I'm going to guess Mariah for you.
That'd be nice. You know,
I didn't get any Mariah there, no.
There's no
you didn't get
Mariah.
Mariah. You can have a Mariah as well. I literally do not care.
It's like,
I'm getting this
I don't
because of
want
peer
this.
pressure. That's literally all I'm doing. Taking longer than I thought it would do. One sec.
The show's gone off the rails here a little, hasn't it?
I told you, MJF.
MJF. No.
Will it be behind the card or is it?
Yeah, it's behind the card.
It's behind.
On the card now, yeah.
Okay, it's not there.
Oh.
Nah, nothing. MJF. There you go.
Better luck next
Well, there
time.
you go. That was good. So over to the Nook then, Chris.
Oh,
Well, that's a huge, massive waste of money. Thank you, Upper Deck.
What much we just spent, like 40, 50 quid.
Unreal.
Cool. So Chris's Nook, the voting has taken place. The topic was taking a dump or straining, trying to take a dump, giving it your all, giving it hell. So I posted in all the usual places: Facebook group, Instagram, mine and the podcast, plus the Card Tricks WhatsApp group. Decent amount of votes. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. I would say
Just get on with it. Just get on with it.
Biggest one yet. Jamie, you had Randy Orton. You ended on 4 votes. Dave, some debates online over females pooping. Jamie did a little Photoshop of your card as well. And you ended on 10 votes.
How is that even possible?
Definitely help with Photoshop, eh?
Yeah.
It was all after the Photoshop, yeah. Third time on the bounce now, I think. I had Gallows Photogenic base card. And I got 20 points, 20 votes. So,
Oh, wow.
That's
There
a
you go.
record, isn't it?
yes, I think 34 is probably a record for this segment. 34 votes, so yeah.
Bloody
There you
hell.
go.
Good stuff.
That's good.
Good stuff. I wanted to do something a bit different, but Jamie talked me out of it by suggesting a wheel and stuff. It got too confusing for me, so I've just decided to choose again.
I've
Keep
got
it simple.
I've got an idea. Should we do it after Christmas now, though? Not do it now.
Yeah, well, this is it. The next one will be sort of after Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. I've got an idea, though. Like, tag team. Like, you get someone from the community as your tag team partner, and then, but ultimately they have to choose it and you have to obviously buy it.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
let's discuss it. We'll cut, you know what I mean? We don't have to do it now. Let's just do it after Christmas.
Yeah.
So I may not tag up with Scott Crouch then in that case then, because he helped me pick this one and I lost. So Scott,
There you go.
I might not pick you. I might need to do
Scott.
tag team part to win the belt. Sorry, mate.
But why not? It's a bit of fun, right? Just
Yeah,
change it
it's a
up
bit of fun, yeah.
You need to
know
do
what I
something.
Get the community involved and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
And swing it about. You can't have the same tag team partner twice, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no same tag team partner, so you must...
Yeah. You have to rotate, basically,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
until we run out of tag team partner.
Cool. Yeah, that's about it from me. So, yeah, over to the President's Hole. Open her up. I always try to
Open
get something
her
like that.
Open her up. Love it. Can I have Elton John, Rocket Man, as my music, please, this week?
Of course
I haven't had Elton John before, have I?
I don't think so,
First
no.
Elton.
Solid choice.
Poor side can't see at the minute, can he? He's gone blind.
He cannot see, man. He's blind. He cannot see.
That's a late 80s, early 90s reference for people there, isn't
I've
it?
been watching what's my called?
I'm a Celebrity.
I'm a Celebrity with Barry in there. He cannot see, man. So, yeah. 2 bits then. Let's go. We actually have $10.40. Fantastic. Yes, thank you. Over to our good friend Brian Lyons.
Hello, Squared Circle Relics listeners. It's your American friend Brian Lyons with my $10.40 pick. My $10.40 approach would be considered very American by Sean Connery in The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Fire enough bullets and hope to hit the target. Well, lots of bullets missed, and some had to take a few more shots and settle on higher prices, but one bullet did strike home under the $10.40 mark. So for $10.20, I acquired a 2013 Topps Best of WWE JBL Auto, John Bradshaw Layfield. We'll throw the remaining 20 cents in the Margate swear jar. Did I need a JBL Auto? No, not really. Was I even watching wrestling in 2013? No, definitely not. But I've kind of grown to appreciate JBL more in the modern era with his kind of commentary on the pre-shows when he was doing that, managing Corbin, and now kind of his indie cowboy persona. I really like that. I'll leave you with the last little tidbit from JBL that really popped me. His tweet about the Boom Guys in AEW. Quote, "If Double J won't hit Rizzler with a guitar, I will clothesline him." How could you not love JBL after that? Alright, that's it. If I don't see you guys or talk to you before the holidays, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much. To be honest, we waited for it for a while, but the waiting pays off in my eyes. JBL autograph. Love JBL. You know I love JBL. I've got a soft spot for JBL. I'd say some of my favourite cars. I bought a JBL card in the last couple of weeks as well. So JBL
trending higher than JBL, mate. We are trending higher than JBL.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, no, great choice, mate, and Merry Christmas to you. Much love to your family. His first year as a newlywed as well.
Congrats.
Congrats. Much love. You're a very well loved member of our community, mate. So thank you. Where do I go with $10.40 after this? I don't know. We'll see.
Open challenge still there though, surely.
Yeah, open challenge. Let's do it after Christmas though. Christmas episode, and then we'll obviously take a break over that time, and then we're back in the new year. So we'll do something then. But I have done, and I will do another one over Christmas. I have done a Liberator of the Week. It's back, baby. I can't remember how many cards I've got left or what the scoreboard is. I'll find that for the next time. But yeah, I did a Liberator of the Week. So what, like, people are probably listening to this, newer people thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? So basically the premise of it is that I give a topic. This time's round topic was black. So it could have been anything related to black. Hopefully not as obvious. Something a bit different maybe. But so what I do is I say the topic, give a price. This time's price was $30, I think it was, or below.
It would have been 35.
I can't remember.
I think it was 35.
35, something like that. And then I then buy the winning item I select. I then buy. It goes into my PC. I'll probably do something with them eventually. Some I'll probably keep, but the rest I'll probably give away or something like that in the future. And then the winner of that week then gets a signed card from me. I make it up to send it off, and if you win it enough times, then you get a one of one. But I don't think anyone is going to be near that, sadly, by the time these cards finish. We've not got that many left, but we'll see. I think Chris is still in for the running of it. Brian's still in for the running of it, and shitbag Gordo's still in the running of it as well.
Why are you wearing your Gordo t-shirt today?
Your Gordo shirt.
I'm wearing my Gordo shirt, yeah. I hate you, Gordo. I love you, really. So, I'm only going to do a top 3. There were some very weird and interesting ones. Very weird and interesting ones. I think, to be honest, number 3 is Gordo with the Black Taurus signed 2016 Panini Lucha Libre. So I've got some of these cards, and I think they're really cool. And I didn't know that this was this rookie card, and it's signed. I could have got it, to be honest, but it's number 3. Number 2 was Brian Lyons, and this was the Sable card with the what's it called? Something and Soul? Let me just
Body
find
and Soul.
Body and Soul. But the relic is in the O of the soul. And it was
there.
And it was a black relic, so it was like Black Soul. I did like that, because it does go well with Sable, because she's a very horrible person. So I did love that.
As well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I did love that card. It almost won. but my heart had to go, and I think he's a one-time winner of this as well. Congratulations, our friend Scott Crouch. Earthquake, WWE Heritage 2015 Black Parallel. And look at the image of the Earthquake.
It's the same, isn't it?
It's the Prism picture that I've been... honestly, I love Heritage, man.
Looks like the 101.
Yeah,
Prism.
it does. It's as close as I'm going to fucking get to the 101. But I love Heritage, and I didn't even think about this card existing. And when obviously you put it up, I was like, oh my god. I didn't get it from eBay. I actually got it from ComC. The one on eBay looked a bit tattered, so I went over to ComC, and as well as if I can get it from ComC, he doesn't know that I've purchased the card as well, so he'll find out. I'm not going to contact him. He'll find out when he listens to the show. So Scott, when you've listened to the show and you found out you've won, please let me know and I'll get the card out to you. I need your address as well, and I'll get the card out to you. So there you go.
We've had issues there in the past.
What's that?
One time I sent Scott something and he gave me the wrong address. He gave me like one digit out. It's probably like a typo or something, but still.
Okay. There you go.
Give him the right.
I mean,
We haven't got that many. We haven't got that many Liberator the Cards weeks left. So if this one goes missing,
lost.
Go on. Sorry, Jamie.
no, because ultimately Scott is a bit of a SCR card collector as well. He's got like the full range. So for him to have the Liberator is probably going to be the creme de la creme in his card. And it does prove the fact that actually he might be better at Liberators than he is at Nooks. So there you go.
Ooh, bitter. It's very aware as well that top tier, Sam Tier, top tier, still hasn't won a card. He needs to pull his finger. He collects as well.
He does
Our cards. He needs to pull his finger out of his ass. Actually, I think, didn't he win one? I'm sure he did win one. I need to double check. Did he not? I can't remember. I need to have a look.
Well,
But-
just text him and ask him, yeah.
But yeah, I'll have a look. No, I've got the record somewhere.
Okay.
I keep it all, Jamie.
Like the
unlike
Mega
some people.
Fives.
Exactly. I do actually keep it. No, because I did say if someone won it 5 times, in order to do that, I need to keep a record of who's won what. So I'll have a quick look in a bit. But I think that's it from my whole. Well done, Scott. Thank you everyone for taking part on the
Well
Liberator
done, everyone.
of the week, and it will be back in and around Christmas. Maybe I'll do 2 in 1 week just for a laugh. Fuck it, get it all done. Ooh, I'll give a proper update of it and all of the standings. We only do this on Facebook, guys. So if you want to get part of it and have a go at it, please come onto Facebook to do it. I'm not going to do it on the WhatsApp group. It's going to be on Facebook. So come join.
Boom. No, I don't know about you boys. You know, Friday evening, getting a bit parched. I think we need to go for a little bit of a
Coffee.
break. So we're going to go something a little bit easy, a bit of open-end topic. Should be quite a quick one to go through because we have got kind of a busy show this time round. I want to know about your Christmas trees. Have you got them up this year? You gone for a real one? You gone for a fake one? You traditional? Do you have any old kind of stuff on it? I want to know about your Christmas trees and what have you done this year. So who wants to kick us off for our break for this time round?
Go on, Chris.
We haven't put ours up yet. What day is it? The 6th of December. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to do it over the weekend, but yeah. We would normally always get a real Christmas tree, but I think this year we're not going to bother because we just can't bother. It's my missus had a car accident last week and she's not in like the best shape, so I can't decorate a Christmas tree. Like, please, no. So if she can't,
you didn't tell us this. Like,
No.
what the fuck?
Yeah, she was sat at a red light for like 30 seconds, and then someone ploughed into the back of her car, her nice new car. So no, she's all right. She's just a bit
stiff.
not a bit stiff and a bit not great.
Man,
She went back to work yesterday, so she can't be that.
crazy.
Sorry, that was a total downer on this
Yeah.
Christmas
Well,
Christmas story. But I was just saying, like, it's we had a
That's
plan.
Christmas movie start, though, isn't
the
it?
joyful
We start off
story
bad.
is
Yeah,
that
sorry.
go shit.
But what it was we had a plan to go and buy like an actual Christmas tree last weekend, but then because of all this, it's just gone out the window, and we're like, well, let's just fuck it off this year and use the shit one in the loft. So yeah,
Fair enough.
Is that the technical? Is that what it says on the box? One shitty Christmas tree.
Shitty Christmas tree.
we used the shitty one.
So when you put up your one shitty tree, what do you tend to do? Do you normally have it like themed, or do you just like put anything up?
So we've got Cars, Baubles, TMNT, Star Wars. So we've got loads of stuff like that, like for the kids.
Nice.
But what happened
For the kids, Chris.
For the
come on.
kids,
Yeah.
I
For the
bought
kids,
all of
yeah,
them.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm like, these are
They're
good.
for the kids, right?
My missus lets us decorate it, and then she sorts it out and redoes it. Do you know what I mean? She lets us think that we've kind of helped,
Done it.
and then does it properly. Yeah. What about you guys?
As is their way.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
So I'm not a massive Christmassy person when it comes to. I'm not the Grinch, but I'm not like, oh my god, this is the best time of the world. The thing is, we put our stuff up generally 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's quite a traditional way of doing it. We're doing it this weekend. So I need to get up the ladder and get stuff sorted out. I do have a bit of a story about Christmas trees, though.
Is it involved toilets?
No, it doesn't. There's no more toilet stories, Jamie. Get back to your
Just checking.
stuffing. Get back to your stuffing. There's a Christmas theme. So yeah, I putting my parents' Christmas tree away. I went up to their loft, and they had a wooden bit at the back of their loft, so you had to walk across the beams and put it at the wooden bit at the back. So why they hadn't boarded the rest of it, I don't know. And on the way back, I slipped and went through the ceiling.
Oh no!
Profile of Christmas.
Right, yeah. My legs are just like dangling down, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Jesus Christ.
So I went downstairs all sheepish to my mum. I was like, I've had a bit of an accident. But yeah, I nearly lost a leg doing that. That was fucking hilarious.
Bloody hell.
So, but generally, we normally have a fake tree. We've got, at the minute, we've got this, like, you know, the fake white ones. Like, it looks like snow on it, but it's just, it's all white, but it's got that snow effect to it as well.
Asbestos.
Yeah. But it's like blue tinsel. We make it into like an aquatic theme, and we've got all like the aquatic, very much John Lewis attire, like glass baubles and stuff. But we haven't been able to have it up for the last couple of years, I think,
Baby.
because of Stanley. So we've had a tree, but it's not been the blue one. It's just been a cheap and cheerful one with a bit of tinsel and some plastic baubles on the last couple of years. And I think we're probably going to do the same. I think she was like, we should get the proper tree out. And I don't know. I think we should just go with the fake one just for this year, maybe.
To see how he is.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's been really good. Like, he hasn't been that bad. He wasn't that bad last year. But you just can't put glass baubles on because he'll rip it off. We've got, like, hard flooring downstairs, so it will break.
Do a shower.
So, we have had occasionally, we've had a real one. I think people forget when you have a real tree, like, everyone's used to skinny trees that are quite tall, fake ones. But the real ones are as big lengthways as they are, you know what I mean, wide as they are tall. They're massive things. So I think that I'm not against a tree, a proper tree for Christmas, but it's just not something I never had that really with my parents, maybe a couple of times, and as an adult I've had it a couple of times, but it's not my go-to. I generally prefer a fake tree.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of done the same. When we first moved in, we done a real tree for the first few years we moved in here, but we couldn't really figure out the right size. We got one that was too big one year, so it was all bent over at the top, but then the year before that it was in. So we just thought, actually, let's get an artificial tree. We know it's the right size. It's ready to go, and it's just that much easier. Yeah. But we don't tend to do a bit of theme, so I do tend to put, like, Chris mentioned there, like, kind of different baubles of different novelties, like, we are just the big kids. We will have all your Star Wars and Harry Potters and all that on our stuff. And we got into a bit of collecting kind of stuff. I got into the Hallmark keepsakes. So in the US, they do these Hallmark decorations. They're quite expensive, but we normally get one a year.
Yeah, I like that.
So we kind of built up over time to get our own kind of like collection of stuff for the tree. But I don't do the lights. Abby does all the lights first and gets those set up because I always end up doing it all bunch and it always looks a bit shitty or dark in different areas. So it needs that lady's touch to do.
You're a
some
man,
bits, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You're supposed to do it like that.
Whereas O'Connell Chaos just chucks it all on and hopes for the best.
I'll go put the rubbish out, love. That's what
I'll go back up in the.
I'm good at lifting
bit.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Man lifted, woman decorate.
Jamie, do you know where it does like a cheaper version of those types of things? The decorations you said about, what's that shop in Cambridge? Typo, I think it's called.
Right.
Yes.
They do really cool little like decorations. I think I've got like a basketball one and like
Oh, nice.
burger one and just like random shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sort of shit we've got now. It's like things that we just generally like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
But we haven't got a topper yet this year, and we're trying to think if we can get like a nerdy topper. So it's like, do we want a Super Mario one? Do we want a traditional star? So we're currently in the market for a tree topper. So if anyone knows anyone can get cool kind of,
There you go. I just told you.
Yeah,
I always find it
typo
really
is.
weird having a fairy with a branch up her ass.
What's it mean?
I
Just don't
always-
think
What she likes.
Like you see that you get a fairy who's basically having a hard time down
With wood.
down the south end of her, or you get a star. And I don't know. I grew up with a fairy on my tree, not a star, but I do find it weird with the fairy.
Mm.
What's your
What's all
go-to
that
on the
about?
top?
Yeah.
I
What's
mean,
with the-
fairies are kind of gone out of fashion now, isn't they? Like, no one puts
I
got a fairy
we-
godmother on the
we've
tree.
got-
We
do they?
fairy.
definitely used to put a fairy on top, like a quite
we do
big
too.
fairy. Yeah. I saw something the other day about people putting like toilet roll holders on top of their Christmas tree. I've never seen that before. up
What,
until
decorate or just the cardboard
Yeah,
tube?
the cardboard tube.
Why?
I don't know. I just saw it. It was like it was meant to be like a 90s looking tree. So it was all like stuff from like Poundland, B&M and stuff. And it had a Christmas on the top. It had the toilet roll.
A bog roll.
Yeah,
Hmm.
never seen it.
That's kind of a bit post-apocalyptic if you can't get a fairy,
After the war.
It's still Christmas.
Let's put a tree up.
Santa hasn't forsaken us.
Oh, dear. So, yeah, that maybe there's like a COVID tree. Maybe that sort of make people look like Christmas is past and it was like bog rolls and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Dried pasta.
I'll be all right.
Anyway.
Stanley's still addicted to toilet rolls. I've got.
What's wrong with on his tree then? Maybe that's what you put up there for him.
Awoo.
So,
A couple of awoos on there.
Awoo.
woos.
He still calls them awoos. Awoo. Is your either of your kids doing any kind of Christmas performance?
I've
this
been
year, Chris?
today
Have you?
actually. Yeah. My older one had to like read, I don't know, fucking something from the Bible or some shit. But he did well. I at that age,
The Bible or some shit.
The whole meaning of Christmas, some old shit.
whatever the fuck
Merry
they're talking about. But no, I was really impressed because he went up. There was maybe like 200 people in this room, and he went up there. He spoke really well, really clear. And at 10 years old, I certainly would not have done that. Like I used to do everything I could to get out of being in it. I remember one year I was off sick the day that they gave out the roles, and I got given like a massive role, and I was devastated. Like I did not enjoy that at all. So yeah, really proud of him. I will admit I dipped on the younger ones because 3-year-olds are like loads of 3-year-olds together is not my idea of a good day. So maybe one or two.
Guess what I'm doing on Monday?
Have fun.
Yeah, I have Stanley's Christmas performance. It is quite funny. Like he's been singing "Crinkle Crinkle Christmas Star" instead of "Little Twinkle Twinkle." It's "Crinkle Crinkle." It's very cute. I'm looking forward to it immensely. I've got the day off as well,
Nice.
So I'm going to do that and then off to do some Christmas shopping in the afternoon.
A bit of lunch with him.
No, well, he's going to be still there. It's just going to be me. Mrs. got to go back to work. I'm going out, finishing off the Christmas shopping, and that's hopefully me done, and I can think about eating and drinking merrily for a couple of weeks.
Nice.
I can't wait.
All getting a little bit festive.
Yeah. Thank you,
Nice.
Jamie, for that. It's very nice.
That's right. I always want to know what you boys are up to with your tree. So we'll close the coffee break. We'll do a quick word from our sponsors with a lovely voiceover by someone you may be familiar with. And then we'll come back for our purchase of the week, Razzies, breaks and misses. Why not consider joining up and becoming a Card Tricks Elite member? For just £10 a month, you will get exclusive codes for each break. You'll be invited to join a completely free break, and there's an exclusive massive giveaway every single month for Elite members. This December's givey, they are giving away one of the CM Punk replica belts, numbered to only 2,000 made, and a pair of second row tickets for Raw at the O2 Arena in March. So why not sign up for January now? So we are back then with part 2 of today's show, episode 64. Just a quick reminder again, Card Tricks, do check them out, whatnot, and we'll give you some more details of them later on. But let's move over to our purchase of the week, Razzies, breaks and misses for this time round. I'll start things off because I haven't really been buying an awful lot. Been a busy boy on other bits and pieces. So I did buy a bit more of an expensive purchase this week, though. Kind of a bit of card I've been holding off for a long time. I actually went out and bought myself the Sting Holo card from the Impel 91 set. Saw a nice mini one on Yankee Bay
Big boy
on best offer. Yeah, so I put a cheeky best offer in and said, can they ship to the US? No problem. So I picked that up as a kind of a payday purchase. That was my big thing, really. So that closes it out, and it looked really good, actually. I was quite chuffed with that one. And then I picked up the final few cards for the top superstar set. So got those final cards. So I've now got the kind of master set as such. So I just now need to get those parallels. And then finishing off, I picked up one of the famous scene Jack's figure cards. So I'm trying to get all of these, and I picked up the Taker and Austin for $5 on Yankee Pay. So not masses for me from cards, but yeah, the Sting Holo card. Really chuffed with that one. So yeah, looking forward when that turns up. Nice. Just also on the bit of a Christmassy theme as well, something that any record collectors out there might be interested in. This went by me a little bit years ago, but Mick Foley's got a 45-inch single out called Crazy Christmas, and it's a Mick Foley story on vinyl. It was put out for Record Store Day back in 2014, and it's available in white, and I didn't realise it was available, and I paid £7 for it, and there's still quite a few available. So if you want a bit of a Christmas vinyl with a wrestling theme, pick that one up. So I grabbed that as well this week. So yeah, that's it from me.
Nice.
So I've got Chris up next in the purchases.
Cool. So I've been doing this every week, basically. Prism color match. So I've bought another Prism color match, this time 2024 Disco Donuts, red to 99, Yokozuna. If I see it was like, no, it was 99p with like £1.85 postage or something like that. So nice cheap pickup. Jamie, I think you've alerted me to these a few times. It's the THQ WrestleMania 2000 postcards. The full set. So I picked up the full set, £2.50.
Oh, mate, that's a good price.
Yeah, really good. And they're brand new, so they're in good condition. I will say the guy took quite a while to send them, but for £2.50, yeah, all good.
No, but that's a good price. I think people forget that they even exist, and when they do crop up, I don't think people realise what they've got, and they're nice to have, really.
Yeah, they're quite cool. I picked up a few really cheap again. A couple of really early Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch slam attacks. They're from 2015. They were nice condition, and they're just ones you don't see pop up very often. It's like the Charlotte is the base, and then it was the graduate cards. So I picked up those. Then we spoke about it earlier, the K Gust. Picked up 4 packs of that. And then last night, Mint Mall in Japan. I think a few of us bought things on Mint Mall last night.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
Tommy was buying a card, and then kind of people like Dave, you were having a look, and yeah.
Having a look, I was having a breakdown.
About what, the pricing?
Like, it's just like some things are massively
Chaos.
overpriced,
Yeah.
and some things just like are so cheap. It's just mind-boggling.
Yeah, so I mean, like those, that Dolph you really liked, the to 10.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
where that came from. So yeah, so I
It's
picked.
still one of my favorite cards ever.
There you go. Yeah,
Like, I
okay.
love that card.
All the way from Japan. So I grabbed. He sent a couple of the foreign object relic. He sent a couple of pictures through on our WhatsApp group, and I picked up the rock shirt relic. So 20 quid. I thought that was really good for 20 quid. It's on like Yankee Bay for about 60 quid. So. Yeah, and then last thing from our boy Sam, we mentioned it again. We mentioned it earlier. The Johnny Storm auto, and I will just say check out on eBay kayfabe cards. So that's where you can pick that up. That's it from me. Dave, over to you.
So, where do I start? Hallelujah! I have another big card that I never thought I would get. Amazing. So. Card Tricks did first off the line 3 count last week, and I went into the ATP WhatsApp chat and said, somebody talk me out of going for the Rock. So the Rock has several cards in 3 count, probably about 6 or 7. He has like is a base card. I think he's got like 5 or 6 timeless moments. I'm going to call them timeless moments. Timeless moments. Yeah, I am right. So, but there was only one card that I really, really wanted from that, and that's the Rock card from WrestleMania 28, because that's my mania. So it was obviously going into a first off the line 3 count break, even though it's just base cards. It's going to be expensive to get the Rock. So, and especially when these base cards are coming out, they're either out of 2 or out of 4. So I didn't think I'd have much hope, but I thought, when else am I going to have this opportunity to do it? So I asked the ATP chat, what do I do? Sam said, well, you're fucked either way now, because if you don't get it and it comes up, you're going to be spitting. So I said, all right, fine. So I did a little deal with Chris, and I got from Card Tricks, and I got the Karrion Kross spot as well. I've not seen any Karrion Kross hit. So I was just hoping that there would be the time. He still didn't come out for me, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But I actually did hit a Rock card. Not only that, I hit the WrestleMania Rock card that I was after. WrestleMania 28, 1 of 4 in the pink. Sounds a bit rude. I just can't believe it, guys. It's just
Show title right there.
1 out of 4 in the pink. Just put in the pink. Yeah, I can't believe it. You know how much that like card means to me, and how like that image means to me, and how I've been chasing a good copy of that image for ages.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even call it. I was just in there going, I wasn't trying to find it, but like it's a lot of money to spend on something that will probably, like, I've got hardly any chance of this coming up. The weird thing was when he was pulling the cards out of the box, and he had this one. Every card had like a Phil Mitchell, a spacer on top of it, and he dropped it just a tiny bit on this card, and I saw the top edge of it, and I knew it was the card.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I know that image like in my sleep.
You recognise it.
And I was just like, because you could just see like the palm tree in the top of John Cena's head, and I'm like, I was like, oh my God, I've done it. And like, then for the slow roll to happen, I was just like, I can't believe that this is happening. So I'm made up. I really am.
I mean, sometimes it just, that gut feeling, you think, well, this is the night. Like, you can't fight that. And as Sam said, if you don't, then you know the fucker's going to be appearing. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it helps that I've just been hitting time after time at the minute. I'm just on this roll, and I'm not like bigging myself up because of it or anything like that. I just know, like, when you're like hot on the dice, you just like you keep getting hot for a time and then it all fucking falls away. I'm just lucky in the last couple of weeks, Lady Luck has been on my side. I've always been a big advocate of looking at averages and like looking at the percentages and stuff. We've talked about it many times.
Be clever, yeah.
Be clever. That's, you know, like a lot of why I am successful in breaks is because I look at those, I look at the set configurations, what's coming out, what's not coming out, what would you should be going for, even though you don't PC them, but you can still get a big card. But this one was just pure like, I fucking hope it comes out. I've got it here with me. Honestly, it just came in the post today.
It's very nice.
Stunning.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, difficult to say. Is this now my new favourite card over the Booker T card? We will discuss this next week. Next episode. But
yeah.
I also got an Omos to 10 as well from the break. I literally just got the Omos spot to get into the giveaway. And then ended up getting it to 10 as well. That's insane. Lovely card, actually. To be honest, Chris, I gave you a load of Omos stuff to get rid of. But don't get me wrong, get rid of that. But I will keep probably this Omos card in my PC for a time. I'll probably end up selling it. Card trick singles. You know, I like to talk about card trick singles. There's been 2 singles nights since we last recorded. On the first singles night, I got a Tamatonga Photogenic Silver out of 99 for £4. Nice. A Tamatonga Green Undercard Prism out of 49 for £3. Amazing. I got a Ms. Till Prism for 49, maybe for Brian Lyons if he just wanted it as a freebie, but I believe he's got it, so it's I got it for a couple of £. Chris, it will be in your stuff to sell at some point. I also got recently, on the last one, a Hogan from Select Concourse to 175. You know, the red one, red Concourse, like colour match. Also, the Hogan Red Turbo Charged as well, 99. So red colour match. Got those for basically £3 each. I got the Dolph Ziggler Orange Flash ringside from last year's Select, I want to say last year's Select. And that was, that's a case hit from the Blasters. And I've got the ringside die cut and the silver. I didn't have the orange, and I got that for £4.
Nice.
Steals galore on these singles nights that Card Tricks run, and amazing, and thank you for it. Outside of that, have had a bit of luck. You know, I've been searching for that Alvarez Groovy card.
Groovy.
You remember that?
Yeah. It was like a case hit or
that was a case
insert,
hit. Yeah, that was a case hit in Prism, I believe. I was able to pick a Gem Mint 10 up. PSA Gem Mint 10 up. Have a guess how much for? Do you know how much for? Can I tell you? £24.
Damn.
How mad is that?
Really good.
Is that because he's left Man City now? That is his. I know that I'm not saying his value's gone down or anything, but he's just not as on the radar.
No, I still think it's £100 card. Someone had it on Whatnot for like starting bid of £1 on a single stream, and it was early on a Sunday morning, and I was just like, I put like £25 on it. And said, look, can you run it? I need to go out. And I did actually need to go out. He ran it, and he went up to 24. And like somebody else was bidding, and he went up to 24. And I was like, I might have to put, I'm willing to go up to 75 probably, just to secure it. And it just went off at 24. I couldn't believe my luck. Amazing.
Nice.
And the other thing to talk about as well is that, and this is the last thing, I was on a break on Whatnot for Judgment Day, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Saturday morning cards. So it's a card company in America. They're officially licensed products. And yeah, so basically it's all the same cards. It's a design that they've created. It's all of the same cards in a little one-touchy case. And they put it in a really nice box. And they're either silver base or then they go up in numbered cards, basically, all the way up to 1-on-1s. And I pulled a gold out of 10, which was mad, right? So it was a box of 20, and I had the 18th pick, I think it was. So there was 3 picks. There was 2 other picks after me, and it came down to the last 6 boxes. And the guy who had the 3 picks in front of me went, "I'll have the 3 on the left." And there were 2 silvers and an out of 50. And nobody had taken box number 20, the last box of the break. And I just said, "I'll have that one." And yeah, it had the big hit in it. So it's worth about $300. So
Yeah, really nice card.
Hold on.
honestly, I'm hitting fire at the minute.
He's on a
Long may it continue. That'd be great.
Let it roll, let it roll.
Yeah, let it roll, guys. Let it roll. But yeah, that's it for me. Amazing
Nice.
week.
I mean, we've all
Big,
had good
big
weeks
week,
in
yeah.
different ways there, so well
Yeah.
done, boys. So, right, we'll move away from our purchase of the week and things like that over to our top 5. So this was obviously picked by me for my week, and we were looking for all things AJ Styles. So, one of your top 5 AJ Styles cards. See what we'll be picking as our top 5. And Chris, I've got you up here as number 1. So, run through your top 5 for us.
Cool. So starting off with number 5, Photogenic 2024 from Panini. Zero gravity insert, not to be mistaken for the finishers insert. Have you guys seen the finishers insert?
Yeah, it's him
Yeah.
doing the
Yeah.
Styles class, isn't it?
Yeah, but so like on your eye level of that card, if you want to have a look, I mean, it's just, yeah. Google that at your own peril. But the zero gravity one, he's doing the 450. It's a cool image. He's all tucked up doing it. Just really nice card, I thought. And like the card stock's nice. It's just a great set in general for images and yeah. Number 5. Number 4, I'm going for the TNA rookie card. Not to be mistaken for the Heritage rookie card in 2017 or 2016 or whatever it was. I did read something about this card. I don't know if either of you know any differently. The highest grade is a PSA 8.5. So
I might believe that. yeah.
might be worth looking at. I didn't do any due diligence on it or anything. I just kind of saw it and was like, oh, fuck.
The borders are like pretty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And it's a long time 20-year-old card. So yeah. Number 3, I've gone for Undisputed 2021, the art cards, Rob Schamberger. I've gone for the auto one, which does have Schamberger's auto on it. I just wondered if it would be better with this card if it had both on there. If you had like the artist and the talent on the card, it might make it a little bit better. But yeah, it's a cool. Obviously, we've spoken about these cards loads. Very cool. But yeah. Number 2, I've gone for WWE Topps Heritage 2017. I've gone for the auto. It's a blue to 50 auto. And it has, they all had the little logos in the bottom. So when if you're on SmackDown, you have SmackDown. So it has the SmackDown Live logo there. It's a blue card. He's signed in blue pen. It's a lovely card. And when I really enjoyed that era of
Blue on blue on blue?
blue on blue on blue.
Blue on blue on blue?
It's a bit blue. I really enjoyed that era of SmackDown Live. I really, really got me back into wrestling to a degree. And yeah, AJ was like the main man in that era, wasn't he? So yeah, cool card. And number 1, I've gone for, is it an AJ card? The Boneyard Relic, Real Dirt. Yeah, it's an Undertaker card, isn't it, really? But AJ is prominent on there.
We'll talk more on the Mega 5.
What I will say is it's a big card. You know, I've got a top loader binder of Undertaker cards, and it's on the first page. Do you know what I mean? It's on the first page with the rookie, the gold ringside, and an auto out of the 4 cards that's on the first page. So yeah, and my number 1 is the Boneyard Relic. Cool.
Nice.
Who's up next?
Just a quick comment to make. You mentioned obviously the PSAs for that AJ Styles one.
Yeah.
So there's 11 graded with PSA in total, and there are no 10s and only 1 9.
Oh, there is a 9. Okay.
Yeah, so
Someone's
there's only
lying.
1 though. So that's not me.
Someone's lying in their eBay title then. That's right.
So that's on the pop report anyway that I've just looked at. So
Cool.
That's still really bad, though.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Surprising.
Crazy.
So there are 6 8s. So yeah, and there's 2 8 plus. So yeah, interesting. Just a quick note as well that Rob Schnamberger. If you take the hair of AJ Styles on it, he looks very much like Carl Anderson, and not Carl, like Luke Gallows. Sorry, if you have a look and just put your thumb over his head, it's very Luke Gallows. Gallowsy.
Probably why I like it though.
I'm not putting my thumb anywhere. Keeping my
It looks
thumb.
like he's taking a shit, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Gallows, doesn't it?
There you go, Jamie. You should have done that one.
Should have done that.
Yeah, out of the price range, mate. Out of the price range. Cool. All right then, Lloydy, over to you then. What did you put down as your top 5 AJ Styles?
So, number 5, 2015. I've actually gone for like TCG cards. 2015, Bushiroad, King of Pro Wrestling 12, Wrestling Kingdom 9, card number BT12-081-C. That's a hell of a card reference, isn't it, to be honest? I love it. It's obviously Bullet Club through and through, but he's flying. He's doing that pose where he's jumping up and smacking someone, about to smack someone with his forearm, and it's the camera. You can see it's kind of like behind the shoulder of the person he's about to twat. So I love that image. There's so many of that image, like different variations with different people, but that's my favourite one of that image. And it's he's twatting Okada, isn't he? So when I think of him all those years ago back in New Japan, I have very fond memories. I don't think a lot of people love AJ, but they haven't seen his Wrestle Kingdom stuff, his New Japan stuff. They just weren't watching it really back then. I was, and I loved it. And that's one of the reasons. And all the stuff he did in the UK. Got to meet him numerous times. He's a lovely man. Good old Alan.
Alan Jones.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Alan Jones. I'm walking in the air. But he's a really nice guy, and he is literally phenomenal. Like, I had more pleasure watching him in TNA in the early 2000s, mid 2000s than anyone else wrestling. I loved watching AJ wrestle back in TNA. So good on him. Number 4, 2016. Tops India Slam Attacks Takeover card number CHA1. This is the gold variation where it's the image and it's like gold writing on top. These are the kind of cards that you would used to get in like Top Slam. Like you would get like kind of that jazzy writing. It's like a make-believe digital thing that you actually did get live in, you know what I mean? You just had to go all the way to India to get it. But I love that card. I love that set. To be honest, this is more of a shout out to that set of the gold cards that they did, more than it is a shout out to AJ. But I love it. I love it. Doesn't get talked about often enough. Number 3 is his rookie card number 47, 2004, Pacific TNA. Number 2, 2022 Panini Select Ringside, card number 202. This is him flying through the air again, about to twat someone, forearm again. But it's like he's coming on top of you. Ooh, I thank you. But like he's descending downwards. It's a very unique picture. I just remember when I saw that and thinking, wow, these select ringsides, there's something else. And that and the Hogan card were the two standout ring sides for me. I love that card. And really cool. And number 1, Tops WWE Best of British 2021, the Auto. This is when he won the WWE Championship against Don't Hinder the Jinder. Well, he did hinder, and then he won the belt. So it's him flying across the ring with his forearm, and it's got a little autograph at the bottom. It's the first time that the WWE Championship has changed hands outside of the US and Canada, right?
Yeah.
So, amazing. Love it. I'm so glad that that card exists in a British set as well, and it doesn't exist in the American sets. So, yeah, that's mine.
Nice. Right, so over to me. I've changed my mind on my number 5 since I've done the show notes. Now, I did put an image up, but I've changed my mind because I wanted an AJ Styles entrance, and I actually thought, the image I wanted wasn't the image that I actually put up in the WhatsApp chat. It was actually the other photogenic, where it's actually the pyro and the crowd are behind him from photogenic. So that's my number 5. So I've changed my mind on that one.
It's still photogenic.
It's still photogenic, yeah. But I just wanted one
coming down the entrance or whatever.
Coming down the ramp and the
Coming down the
sideways
ramp?
shot. That's it, exactly that. So I've changed my mind on that, but that's now my number 5. Number 4, we've gone for a BBM, so another bit of TCG. So this is the card number 560 from the King of Pro Wrestling 2016. This is a Bullet Club AJ Styles, so it's not the New Japan title, and you've got Anderson and Gallows in the background with their sort of tag belts as well. So just a cool shot of them with AJ kind of quite prominent there. Number 3, I've gone for AJ's Undisputed 2016 auto. So again, a nice on-card auto. Kind of that era, obviously, when he debuted in WWE, and he's still got that kind of Bullet Club haircut, and he's got that Bullet Club look. So that was quite cool for an AJ Styles auto. Number 2, I went for the NWA rookie. I went for the gold base from there. Again, if you're going to get an AJ card at a fairly good price for the rookie, that's the one to go for. And then at number 1, Lloydy's obviously got a talking point on here. Is it a Taker card? Is AJ Styles card?
I didn't raise it. Chris raised it. Chris raised it.
Yeah. I also put it on my list, so.
Yeah, I'll put the Boneyard Relic on there. I think he was much as a component of that match as Taker was ultimately. So, he's prominent on the card. So that's my number 1 for AJ Styles cards. So, any honourable mentions or any other thoughts before we Mega 5 it?
Well, his rookie cards when he came to WWE need to probably be mentioned right now. 15-year-old rookie cards. No, nothing from me.
No? Right. Let's lock it in. Let's do some Mega 5 boys. That's the countdown clock. So let's Mega 5 this one. So I think, first of all, we know what we are going to have nearly at the top end of the Mega 5, but Boneyard Relic, Boneyard Relic going to be included? I
will bargain with you. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. I'm happy to remove the Boneyard Relic from this list because for me, it's Taker's last card. It's not AJ Styles' last card. It's Taker's last card, and it is Taker versus AJ, and Taker's face is before AJ's on it. For me, it's a Taker card. I will, and Taker's on the card twice as well. Let's just say that
he is.
He is on twice.
He's on it twice. Yes.
Take it off the list and put it into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Doesn't deserve to be on this list. Because it's not, it's Taker's card, man. And I love the fact that is Taker's last card. That, for me, is The Undertaker's last and final card. There shouldn't have been any others. It's perfect. It doesn't need to be any others.
What I'll say on this is Jamie put it on his list, and I was like, I get that it was their match, but I was like, that's not. Straight away, I was like, that's not an AJ card. I was like, is he even on the card? Like, I couldn't picture it in my head, and then I looked at it, and I was like, actually, Jamie's got a point here. He's dead center in the middle of the card, so I was like,
he went in the dirt.
I
so
thought,
it's his relic, isn't it?
yeah. So I was like, well, if Jamie's put it on his list, I've got to put it on mine because it's like a big card in my PC. So yeah, I'll put it on mine. But yeah, I'm fine with that. It's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm fine with that
It's
as well.
It's a Hall of Fame card. It really is.
Yeah.
Let's get it on the Hall of Fame.
Boom.
We need to work out what we're actually putting on the Hall of Fame. Jamie, please help with that because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we've got like 4 cards now that we're putting on, but I can't remember what it is. We need to find them in the annuals. If anyone can help us, that would be great.
There's a Brave
Saves us
White card
time.
weren't there this year.
Oh, fuck knows.
Wait, we don't remember what
We don't remember what we've done. No, we're not going to say, but I think the Eddie Kingston penis is going in. That's for sure.
They're not going this year. I'll have a look at Bright AI Lyons and see what he did.
No.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. Let's get the mega fire done.
Anyway,
We'll worry about that another day.
Anyway, so if that's not in, I do think probably the rookie is number 1
Yeah.
Mhm.
because I think it's his probably his most known card.
The gold rookie, I think, is cooler, isn't it?
I think I like the red one. I like the base. It's rookie
I like the
card,
base.
don't I?
Just rookie.
Oh, you can't
Any
do that
race.
no more, can you?
Base. I think if we had number 2 have the British card in there,
Yeah, it makes sense.
and then number 3, I'm up for the Heritage 2017. I love that card.
Do we do a selection of autos then? Do we have, I'll say your best of the British at number 2. Then do we put one of Chris's, a Heritage auto?
Yeah. and then
One of mine, his first W auto, and then another one at the top.
the rookie card was going to go first, wasn't it?
What about number 5, one of the BBMs? Because otherwise we've not got that era in there, really, have we?
No.
Let's put the Bushi Road in there because that's an AJ card, isn't it?
Yeah, but your Bullet Club one is the 3 of them. So I'm happy with that. Let's just go with rookie at number 1 because it is the number 1 card.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Put the Brit card at number 2. Number 3, the Heritage 2016. Jamie, your AJ Undisputed 2016 card, and then put the Bullet Club BBM card.
Bullet Club. Done. Sorted.
But Boneyard
Finish.
goes into the Hall of Fame.
Boneyard
it.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Lock it in. Right. Sorted, boys. I'll write Hall of Fame and save this now, so it's saved. Right. Okay.
You're not
Cool.
going to save it.
No, I've saved the
Won't
notes. I've
remember where
the
he
notes.
saved it.
No one remembers saved it.
You lose it before we've finished. Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. Right, should we wrap up this episode and get on to the rest of our Friday night? So, number 65, Eiffel 65. Chris, you're in charge of the episode next time round, our Christmas special.
Eiffel 65.
Eiffel 65, mate.
What song did they do? Blue, was it?
Yeah, Blue, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing. Yeah, so top 5. It's a festive episode next
Our Christmas
time.
special,
We're gonna, yeah, that's it. So we're going to do something a little bit different. So kind of a top 5. We definitely won't be able to mega 5 any of these. It is, so it's 3 sections. So I want your top 5 hits from 2024. So rips, breaks, whatever. Then your top 5 hits ever. So of all time, rips, yourself, breaks, whatever. And then your top 5 cards in your PC could be for any reason, value, rarity, importance to you, etc. So does that sound good?
Yeah, man.
Sound good, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
It's
good to
gonna be
me.
good, man.
Cool,
Like,
cool.
It's a tough one, though, isn't it?
It's going to be fun, yeah. It's gonna take me going back into the archives of my brain to try and remember what the fuck has happened this year and what I've pulled and all the rest of it.
We got-
yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult because we've collectively hit quite a lot.
Yeah,
we don't like rip loads. I mean, Chris, you ripped probably more than all of us, but yeah, it's a difficult one, I think. But yeah, cool.
All right then, boys. Right, let's finish off then with all our plugs and bits and pieces like that. So just to finish off a few things on our side. So again, if you want to send over a Christmas message for our Christmas special, we have got the link up on the Facebook group after a few times that it was violating our group for somehow, but the memo link is now up there for people to send a Christmas message. We've also got a link up on our WhatsApp group, or you can message any of us directly and we'll send you the memo link to send us over a Christmas message. If you want to check out Card Tricks on Whatnot, as we've heard at the beginning of our adverts, they are running a great voucher code, especially for Square Circle listeners, first-time buyers from Whatnot from them. So use the code JingleBalls, so it's all one word with a Z instead of an S, and get up to £100 off your first purchase from Card Tricks, and that's valid on anything that they're selling on any Whatnot channel. So that can be for spots, cards, belts, shirts, merchandise, anything like that. So do go in there and get yourself something nice for Christmas. That will be running out until the end of December, so don't leave it too long before using that code. If you want to find us on social media, as mentioned, we have got a Facebook group, so it's Squared Circle Relics on Facebook. Come join the group, come join the Liberation, the Advent, and kind of meet some of the guys over there. You can come join the WhatsApp community. So again, that is the Card Tricks WhatsApp community. We've got our own group on there, but again, there's sales page, the breaks page, and much, much more over there. And if you want to find us on Instagram, we're at SCRPod on Insta, putting up daily posts at the minute, all kind of Christmas themes. I'll be doing those up until Christmas, so do come check us out over there. And that is all the plugs on our side of things. So boys, over to your plugs.
Cool. So find me at Cambridge Trading Cards on Instagram and YouTube. Latest video up. It's quite a cool one. Fleur, Rora's War 2001. Fun rip, but obviously due to the age of cards, stickiness is a problem.
Sticky.
Sticky.
Does it really impact the cards with being sticky?
So luckily only 2 or 3, I would say, damaged cards.
Yeah.
It's just, they just stick together and then you just get some sort of white marks on them. But yeah, one of them was quite weird because it took out Stone Cold's eyeballs. So when you look at the card, it's quite freaky, to be honest. What? Yeah. So that's the latest video out. I'm also
took out his eyeballs.
I'll show you. It is really odd.
I know. I saw the video. I did see the video. I forgot about it.
But yeah, so doing the Advent on the Facebook group every day, posting a video of whatever I open. Then I am actually going to get this one. I say this every year. I'm going to get this one edited and then on YouTube on either Christmas Day or Boxing Day. So that is going to be my task for Christmas. Yeah, about it from me.
Nice.
Mr. Prez.
The _Lloydy boy. Come on. Someone please message me. It's Christmas. Someone not one of the people I know, but someone just randomly just message me and say hello.
Someone he's never heard from before.
Yeah, come and say hello to your president. Fever. But yeah, it's all cool. I'm still on there. SCR Pod as well on the X. I'm still on there, and pretty much help run the Facebook site with Chris because Jamie's fucked up from that.
I'm back now. I'll put a post on there. I'm back, baby.
But yeah, just a massive thank you again for everyone who's doing the Advents. I think it's awesome just watching people doing it. When you're not doing it, I really do appreciate the people who are doing it. So that's pretty cool. And massive thank you again, Chris from Card Tricks UK. He keeps pulling me bangers. My success is only because he keeps pulling them. So Casper never pulls me fuck all, but he pulls everyone else massive cards and never pulls big cards. But yeah, Chris, I owe you a lot for that, man. So thank you. And so yeah, that's it.
Cool. I just want to do one more quick shout out. So we've got obviously our SCR merch up on eBay for various bits and pieces. We actually had someone from Germany pick up our SER Hackenschmidt style t-shirt. So Martin the Crusher from Germany messaged me and said, thank you for the Hackenschmidt. And he's also going to pick up the Gotch style shirt as well. So yeah, don't forget the merch, and greetings to Martin in Germany for picking up some SER merch. So there we go.
Did he say danke, Jamie?
No, I said thank you back to him though. So yeah, he was well chuffed. Yeah, so good stuff.
What's his name again, sorry?
Martin the Crusher is what he signed off his eBay message to me, and he said greetings
Martin
from Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kartoffelpuffer. That's what I'll say.
And there we go.
Lovely. Let's get out of there then.
All right, boys. See you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
Fuck